In 2023, the thrift market was worth $14.2 billion, but it wasn't always this way. Thrift stores actually have a complicated history, tied up with the Industrial Revolution, religion, and xenophobia. Before industrialization, thrift stores were practically unheard of. That's because people wanted to use their clothing to its maximum potential because it was so expensive. Holes were mended, torn fabric was used for other items, you get the picture. But then the Industrial Revolution made the mass production of clothing possible. Prices went down, and so people started to view clothing as disposable. Thrift stores then began to emerge as charity organizations like Goodwill, which was founded in Boston in 1902. But there was a stigma attached to wearing used clothing that was primarily connected to new immigrants. But thrift stores actually were beneficial for immigrants. They offered a cheap alternative for immigrants to buy clothing that would make them look more American. These ideas began to change in the 1930s during the Great Depression, and thrift stores were a key way for people to get cheap clothes. But the demand was greater than the supply because less people were able to donate. After World War II, ideas about thrifting shifted yet again. This time, wealthy shoppers began the hunt for vintage and couture items hidden in their local shops. And today, thrifting is more popular than ever. And environmentally conscious shoppers opt for thrifting to counteract the 11.3 million pounds of clothing thrown away by Americans every year. And that's history made by us.